Hello, everyone. Hope we're having a good day. This is CyricZ. We are playing Judgment, RGD Studios Judgment. It came to my attention that I could get some really nice shots to sit on prior to stream just by looking out through the drone. I don't even have to go anywhere. I can just sit Yagami at the spot where he wants. But you can kind of tell some of the weaknesses in the whole idea of, you know, making such a large city and having it being so detailed. For example, Game Center Atlantis across the way, looking really nice, but just to the right of it, that little black sign on the building that's got some white characters that are very, very clumpy. Furthermore, like, you look at these yellow barrels in the street and they're pretty crisp, but you look at the road itself and, well, that's just the nature of the fact, the way the texture is bent, but it looks like an absolute mess. So, just some cute little things. But where the heck am I? Where the heck is Yagami? There we go. Yagami's right here outside Dragon Palace. And before we actually institute what is going to be monopolizing most of the time for the day, we're going to stop up by Extract Man. And see what's going on. Oh, he actually has customers? Yagami-san, do you have anything to help me feel more energetic?
Oi.
Hey, let me get the one I had the other day, yeah? Here you are. Plenty of extracts to go around now. Come to Papa. I guess that's all there is to it. I think I still have to actually make this extract, though, because, yeah, I haven't actually done it yet. So I'm just going to make one. The throw extract. Done and done. I'm already sitting on one luck extract, but I've got a whole 10 the other ones.
Excuse me.
Here you go, Yagami-san. I brought the extract you wanted. Ah, well done. You must have worked very hard to put all this together. I didn't, actually. I just kind of wandered around and picked crap up off the ground. But that's how life is, isn't it? It's really considered an extract, though? All I did was gather a bunch of random junk. Well, since we can't forage for natural ingredients like bugs and plants in the middle of a huge city, we'll have to make do with items that essentially contain the same components. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I'm aware that what I asked for you for might seem suspicious, but let me assure you that the recipe is 100% genuine. Alright. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Alright, now let's try making an extract with the ingredients you came up with. Here we are, it's done. As promised, I'll give you the recipe for the new extract. Try making it once you gather the ingredients. I'll hand you the new scavenger hunt list as well. I'm sure you'll find it useful one way or another. Okay, got it. So, what's our new set of extracts here? We got Fast Fighter, which we can't do because we don't have any dirty cloths. Flash Dancer, which we totally can do. We needed well-used rubber and worn magnets. We got a few worn magnets, and well-used rubbers are, you know, they're around if you hang around in the, you know, red light areas. What else we got? Fast Fighter, yep. Swing. I will need some more pocket tissues for. I only have 6, I need 8, go figure. And Power Attack, which is one I actually have to make. I need a couple of bronze plates. Alright, well, we can get that done on the way to where we're going to go here. I think we can still buy from it, too. Yeah, you can buy extracts from it as well instead of making them. And, you know, but it's expensive and obviously not worth it. If you can just make them by picking up crap on the ground. Let me out here, please. I gotta go. Gotta go. Alright. Hi, Ryan. So, what else can we do right now? I could do that side case, but probably should just cash it and try some and go move on with the story. Anything else I really want to do? You know what? Yeah, let's just go move on with the story. We'll do everything else we want to later. Alright. It's a nice place to fight because of the hammer. Ow. Gotcha. And gotcha.
And stay down.
Thank you, Brian. That money. Alright, let's go to Charles. Yeah. There's really nothing we have to do at this point in time, so we may as well do the story stuff, because it's all flashback anyway. Speaking of It's picking up rubber, hanging out around red light areas. Stretchy rubber right there on the ground. Stretchy rubber of indeterminate type. Hello, Tanuki Lily. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, combat in this game is a lot of fun. I honestly had forgotten how nice it was. Hi, Hoshino. He's got his backpack! Good Hoshino.
Sugira.
Hi.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
Of
Wish you'd
course.
fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
Guys.
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh?
Not that I've ever had to use it.
One of these days, Hoshino might use it, but it hasn't happened yet.
Call this meeting to order.
Sure. I'll do the honors.
It's the only time they mention it and never really comes up again.
Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
Oh, Hoshino was carrying
The
his laptop.
ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I don't get it. What's the connection between Shintani and the ADDC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it.
So that's what Keto's been doing
They're
with
still
himself since
undergoing
Yakuza
clinical
4.
trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Now with
The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was
You
calling.
just use your own phone.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
Just have to figure out who he called and why.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is... This is Masamichi Shintani. I'm a lawyer from the Genda Law Office.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good to hear from you, Shintani-sama.
Could you put me through to the same person I spoke to yesterday?
Do you know the extension you wish to reach?
Oh, it sort of slipped my mind, sorry. Can you maybe look into the transfer history?
Why don't you just tell me what the call was about, and I'll connect you to the proper department.
Oh, in that case...
It was about... Alright.
It was about the Shinpei Okubo incident.
I forget what the answer is.
A patient of yours was murdered on site 3 years ago.
You're not with the media, are you?
Nope, I'm most certainly a lawyer.
Why don't I connect you with our publicity department? They'll know more about what you're looking for.
Oh, that's right. There are no right answers to this.
Sure.
Please hold, sir.
Doesn't sound like you're making much progress.
Thank you for waiting.
Yes?
It seems our publicity department never received a call from a Shintani-sama.
I see.
Hang up, hang up, hang up. Abort!
Thank you anyway.
Hang up, down.
No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
Higashi,
think
why does
that's
your
gonna
phone
work?
suck?
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay. Me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family.
Maybe beat up some guys.
Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I? Why do you ask anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. Did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked. Killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
Did. Okubo-san asked me to after he murdered Emi-chan in cold blood.
Yep.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Sugiura being
My
very
bad.
invasive with this.
Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes?
See, I just have a
I'm
shoulder
gonna grab
bag.
a
I don't
taxi
carry my
for us.
laptop in a backpack.
I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
Anyway. Oh yeah, I probably should check how my SP is doing. At 4,000, I think the next thing I want to get is Bottomless Stomach. Because once I get Bottomless Stomach, then I'm going to get a whole bunch more SP back, clearing all the restaurants nice and easy. So, yeah, we'll do that first. Besides, not like I'm going to have much use for the SP where I'm going. Next few minutes. Alright, let's see if there's anything... I don't think so. Nah. Let's just roll.
Over here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
Sure thing, Hoshino. Let me pick up this piece of garbage on the floor first. Hoshino, I found a rock. Will you want it? And I'll just take this. I'll just hop in the taxi then, wordlessly. To the ADDC. Nice fancy building, though. Rather complex.
I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Don't bug me, Hoshino. I'm brooding.
Yeah.
I'm brooding and looking gorgeous while doing it. Look at my hair, Hoshino. I'm not sure if ADDC tracks for... Did they use ADDC for the
Don't go
acronym
too
for,
far ahead. Yagami-san.
the Japanese version, I wonder? I can't remember.
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Ghosts!
Yagami-san! Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Yagami wore skinny jeans to the medical facility. Pretty. Tough to see with the light washing it out, but pretty. Hello.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
No.
I don't, sorry.
Oh.
My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami.
He's... Oh, God.
We're here to talk about a murder that
Hoshino's
took
stuck.
place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private
Oh, here
information.
he comes. Here he comes. He's unstuck in time.
Well, could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Quick,
Look
tackle
over
him!
there.
Give him the drop kick. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. And now the time warp.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The Minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry. Which minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The Health Minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you. Terasawa-kun, these gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
Sorry about your butt.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are... Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Slap him.
Can we keep this professional?
Worst part is I have to not
Nice
keep this
try.
professional in order to get a trophy.
Shintani-sensei.
Dang it.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
Just slam him into the phones. There we go. Got him. That was me, actually, though.
Right this way, please. Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
Fancy.
This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
What's down there?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh.
You can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Ooh, fancy.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Okay.
Before he
First up.
died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda?
Shintani playing
Anyway,
the audience
do what you
surrogate
gotta
over here.
do, Yagami.
Uh-huh.
First thing first. Cats. Well, Skybridge, right? No, it's down near the... There we go.
Hey.
The Skybridge pylon. Oh, look. A cat.
What the?
Terasawa-san, a nurse at the ADC hospital. Doesn't look too happy, probably because Shintani-sensei has been a creep since he laid eyes on her. Or maybe she's just always tense.
Hey.
Really shouldn't stare like this. She's gonna think I'm no better than Shintani-sensei, and she'd be right.
What the?
Is this a standard nurse uniform these days? Wait, why am I investigating this? Way too thorough, Yagami-sensei.
Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So, he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
Working on that assumption, how is this body carried outside? Should look a little closer. At the window!
What the?
Out here.
The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here. Hey.
Nice to meet you, Shintani, self-proclaimed king of the Genda Law Office. 40 years old, single and looking. Hobbies include leering and being condescending. That's a good one. Shintani has a worse ass than Terasawa-san.
What the? All the rooms have windows like this, right? It seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so.
Alrighty. Call quits.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so.
Ugh!
Care to join me, Terasawa-san? What do you got to lose?
I was gonna make a crack about Shintani adopting a nice little pose, but I don't want to now.
It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Of course that's what he says. Consider the facts though, man. You want to review the case?
Yes, let us review the case. No, let's just quit and leave the world.
Sure. Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want. Alright, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66.
Waku.
At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains.
Just kind of poked him alive.
And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
Can't say for sure the guy who dumped the body actually committed the murder. If I budge on that, I'd be admitting Okubo-kun did before the trial even started.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend. Accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
Fun little details like those little bottles of hand sanitizer outside
We'll
in the
need
hallway
to take an
here.
elevator down there.
See?
Follow me.
Follow me.
No, follow me. Everyone follow everyone else. We just all walk in circles. Can we go faster? No, we can't go faster. Of course, it's kind of dead up here today. No staff walking around. Not even anyone in the waiting room. Or the day room, I guess you'd call it. Yep. Excuse me. Okay.
Hey, Yagami. You're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction. Your sense of justice.
Then there's me,
They
and
don't
I'm a
even
jerk.
pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have. Looks like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
And stance.
the truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
Oh.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed
How
of
did they
the truck.
recreate that? I guess they must have just
That's
moved the
proof
truck
enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
there. Okay. Now what? Now I'll just hide in the corner. Alright, I think we can check. Oh.
So the body was hidden in a laundry basket, taken out through here. When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying.
Hi,
to
bomb
that.
soldier.
He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception
Deville.
this once?
Thanks for joining.
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right, all right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
Why not? Sure, let's hear what the great Shintani-sensei has to say.
All we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama. 3 months after the crime,
Okubo, not
Waku's
Chocobo.
corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami.
It's not like he left feathers
I know
behind.
you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
A knowing glance from Terasawa-kun.
If you like, I could take you to see Waku-san's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
Here I am again. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary, though.
Waka-san was here until the morning of the incident. Then he just up and disappeared. I wonder how well you can see in here from the hallway.
Are you finished?
Yes, I have investigated enough.
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
If he killed his patriarch, it'll definitely be 10
What if he
years.
confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
I kind of suck as a lawyer.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then.
I'm dumb.
Because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay?
Sure thing, Mr.
I'll do whatever
Animal
it
Rummy,
takes to
was
set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san.
And now,
Just
Okubo.
now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And how did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey,
You suck, you smell, you're a jerk.
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
it's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll
You
fight
gotta
to the end.
fry, said Shintani.
I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
In case you forgot.
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward at the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Waku-san's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in a laundry bin.
Gigantic
That's
murderer.
not true. Waku-san wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do.
He doesn't, but I do.
So when you went down
He
to leave
definitely
the
doesn't,
center
that
at
guy.
10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
Like a dope. It's gonna be a huge hurdle to climb in the trial.
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Waku-san?
Huh? Bad blood? What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Waku-san claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan.
How familiar.
Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet, or...?
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock. So when Waku-san tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't kill a man over something like that.
He's like, I'm gonna go be the prosecutor.
I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
You're a loose
It wasn't
cannon.
me. I swear. Somebody set me up. Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Is it the Joker?
Yagami-sensei, do you believe me?
I do.
Okay. Then next time, come alone.
Don't bring Jerky McJerkface
Fine.
over here.
I can take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
Hey, you know that nurse, Terusawa-san? Cute girl. Sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
Chicks dig murderers.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's gotta learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now. I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
Okay. Hi, Sari-san.
Yagami-san.
Hmm?
Have you seen Mafia lately?
Where's this coming from?
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
You mean that friend of yours, Sarikun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Everybody
Hey,
hates Shintani.
nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Yet? That word says more than you think. I'll keep my lips sealed.
Anyway, back to Genda.
Mafia-kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Nah, we can make a whole series
Can we not
about
do
it.
this?
Either way, guess the Okubo case comes first.
Whole series of DS games.
Pleading
with
innocent,
prosecutors
yeah?
and defense attorneys
That's
dating
the
each
plan.
other.
What is your plan here? This isn't gonna be an easy win.
Well, I'm working on that. There's one piece
Actually,
of
it was
evidence that still
originally
bothers
GBA
me.
games, but still.
Yeah?
Point stands.
And what's that?
Should I focus on if I want to prove Okubo innocent? I should focus on the victim's body fluids. Yeah, that'll do it. No, I'll focus on how you cannot see the face of the person.
Take a look at this. It's the hospital room the victim was staying in.
Not gonna clean your screen.
This is the last place Waku-san was seen before he disappeared. At the time, the witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the door. But the cabinet here would have been blocking his face.
Uh-huh.
In other words, there's room to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to begin with. It might have just looked like there was somebody in there. Or maybe the killer set it up to look that way.
And how would that impact the trial?
Well, the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table. Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range. With that in mind, we could claim there's no proof that Okubo took Waku-san out of the room.
Right. Not bad.
What the hell's your problem?
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
Get back here!
He chunked. Shintani died.
That bastard. Oh, was eavesdropping on you.
What the hell?
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
Can he do it again? That was so great.
Hey! Wait up!
Cannon leaping through that window now. Oh no!
Get away!
Unfortunately, Yagami's got on his running wingtips. Wait.
Hold up!
You won't get away.
So, this was Kamurocho in 2015, so Yakuza 6 hadn't happened yet. Which means Little Asia's should still be up over there. What? Fight, fight, fight. I'm sure it isn't, though.
Hold up!
I mean, like, within the model, of course. But yeah, Little Asia should still be, uncooked.
A woman?
Help! Someone help me!
Aren't you Terasawa-san?
Let me go!
Uh-oh.
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth!
Punk crew out here. Look at these guys. So I got a problem here because I haven't used any SP yet in history. So, we're at base level. Could get ugly. I'll probably focus on the guys with the weapons, make things easier. Alright, where's that freaking bat? I like the bat. I'm gonna take a bat. Snipe the skinny. Nice. Although I'm still getting additives for big bat. I can't use that. Oh no! I could still let's see. Where's that golf club? Is there a golf club around here somewhere? Help me out. It's Terasawa could. Help me out over here. Oh whatever. Not that difficult of a battle at the end of the day.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Okay, then she starts screaming again. Ah, let's have some fortress,
Did you really need to
please.
run away like that? I assume you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
Okay, but did you have to tase him?
Yes. And can you
Not
do it
that he
again,
didn't have
please?
it coming. Anyway,
I like
I'm
the
listening
Sajima
if you
fit.
want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san? Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
This is him?
Here's his mugshot, apparently. Pretty much a run-of-the-mill researcher.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him. But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses
Mari.
talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony,
None of you would testify?
maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides,
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
Yep, sure do. Okay.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
Oh yeah, he seems like a solid guy.
And what time was that?
Around
this jerk again.
7:50?
You're sure?
Yes. The patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself. Right around then, too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Waku-san's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes.
And in that room, you saw Waku-san lying on the bed?
Nice, Izumida.
Yes.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room
played
from
by
the
Ray
hallway.
Chase. Giorgio
And
Giovanna.
this is the room you're referring to, yes?
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed. He was asleep, with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50.
No further questions.
Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
She actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Here's my chance for a comeback, for a turnabout.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise. And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Dang.
Could I ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds. However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
I have evidence supporting Terasawa-san's testimony.
Shono shouldn't have been able to see Waku, and I have evidence to prove it. It's body fluids. Hallway.
Please look at this.
Boop.
It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
And this evidence points at this fact. Shono's testimony was a lie.
Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed.
Excuse me?
What he saw from the door was likely nothing more than a bulge of sheets.
You're
he
a
couldn't
bulge
have
of
been able
sheets.
to identify it specifically as Waku-san. So to claim as much in his testimony seems like quite an exaggeration, don't you think?
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it not? Who would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
The staff nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway. There was actually one time a while back where we thought he was under the covers, only to find Waku-san eating in the break room a second later. And upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
The witness makes an
It
important
turned out it was a
distinction.
Waku-san Dakimakura.
The prosecution asserts that Shono-san's
He had one
testimony
made,
is
but
clear,
nobody knows why,
that
or
the
how,
victim was
really.
taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning. They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san's body out in his laundry bin.
That's why Okubo-kun was assumed to be the only person who could have killed Waku-san. But
if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts. We have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's truck. In other words, the defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt that Okubo-san is the killer, rendering the prosecution's central argument unsound. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination. Shono-san.
Yes?
Let's see how Shono responds with that evidence in Terasawa-san's testimony out in the open.
I'll get right to the point. On the day of the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
I saw Waku-san asleep in his bed, I think.
And did you get a clear look at his face?
I don't remember.
So it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san in that bed. Or maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
Waku-san body pillow.
Objection! The defense is leading the witness.
Sustained. Please rephrase the question.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on him?
I don't think I can, no.
Then the defense rests.
Throw a cup of coffee at him.
I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
A jab, if you will. Prosecution's argument is falling apart. Now to go in for the kill.
The charges against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect, assuming the crime took place within the stated time frame. However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client.
I would do a little better with the
that you
audience
withdraw
having
the
them
charges
just
against
sitting
my
there staring,
client.
looking straight ahead.
With such
instead of pressing
inconclusive
coffee.
evidence, you'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
The prosecution does not consider the witness's testimony inconclusive. His memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes, but that doesn't change that he saw the victim.
So, your whole case is based on a fuzzy memory? This promising young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Dr. Shono is a bright and diligent researcher. After watching his own grandmother develop dementia, he vowed to create a drug that could cure the disease. After paying his own way through medical school, he went on to become the head researcher at the ADDC.
Defender of
Day
truth,
after
friend
day,
to children,
Dr. Shono
built an
visits his sick
orphanage,
patients out of the
beat the
kindness of his
Yakuza.
heart, leading to his valiant testimony here today. If you want to know whether I trust this man, then my answer is a resounding yes.
In other words, because he's such a great researcher, his testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure is somehow overlooked? Is that the sum of it? Because from here, it sounds like you're putting your faith in Shono-san's title, not his testimony today.
The prosecution is not as easily swayed as you think. And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
Uh-oh, he's gonna bring up Okubo's record.
6 years ago, the defendant broke his girlfriend's finger. The poor girl is still suffering from the effects. And the cause? A minor, drunken disagreement. Now, fast forward to what occurred a few days prior to the crime. Waku-san, suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face. Given the clearly violent nature of Okubo-san here, that alone would be motivation enough to murder the poor old...
Hi. Objection! Gotta go
Is
to the bathroom
something
or
wrong,
something?
ma'am? Please remain seated while court is in session. Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia.
You could have made this a
That it
little
was
bit
all
more
the
dramatic,
sickness'
other than her
fault.
just standing up quietly
So
and
there was
then
no
starting
reason
talking.
for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul.
And he smells a bit.
And he always keeps his promises. Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart. And even through it all, he wanted me to keep this a secret. Not to tell anyone, not even his lawyer, that we were dating.
Da da da.
Even though he knew he could have ended up in prison, making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is. But when the prosecution has already decided he's a criminal, how could he possibly be given a fair trial?
They were dating. They were dating. Makoto dating. Maybe we should swear her in or something.
Her little outburst wasn't technically admissible, but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone. And in the end, Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty. But only a month after his release, everything changed. The same girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand.
And we're back.
Hi.
Hi.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing, Vice Minister.
But
I haven't seen you in about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
You look familiar, but I can't quite place the name. I seem to recall you looking sharper.
I'm a detective based in Kamurocho now. The name's Yagami.
Ah, I remember now. You're the reason Terasawa-kun's no longer with us.
Ooh.
Remember Shono?
Okubo-san was unstoppable.
Shono over here.
If only my testimony had been better.
Shono-san, right?
Doesn't matter. What brings you here anyway?
I'm investigating a murder, and I'll need your cooperation with it. Just like old times.
Yes, I see. Yes. Thank you. It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
Do you know who he was calling?
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Why would Shintani call Shono?
Yes. However, it's unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san didn't leave a message.
You have no idea what he wanted to talk about?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san, and sees no reason why he would be calling.
Oh, really?
Shono and I co-authored the research paper on AD9. We're quite well known, as it turns out. Sometimes, complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into that category.
Have you heard of the mole
like
murders
Shintani.
taking place in Kamurocho, Dr. Kido? 3 Yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. It's a grisly business. Shintani was killed in the same way.
I've seen the news.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Huh? Look, just what are you implying? Look, I believe we're done here. There's nothing I can help you with.
Please stop! You can't!
Who are you?
I'm Matt Mercer.
Detective Kuroiwa, Kamuro Police, Organized Crime.
Yep, that's what it says.
One of your guests here has information related to the case I'm currently investigating. That would be you, Yagami.
It's realized we probably should have
I'd like to
arrested
speak
you.
to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I guess that's so. Okay. And that's that chapter.
The mole's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface. A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal. But 1 month later, he murdered his girlfriend Emi Terasawa with a kitchen knife and burned the remains.
Collusion. Fighting game tournament style.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino, an attorney at Genda Law Office. Officer, is this interview voluntary or...
No.
It is.
It's your call, Yagami-san.
I think I'll pass.
Nice.
Excuse me?
Screw
You
that
have
guy.
your answer, sir. You can go now.
You can make this easier if you come now. Next time, it won't be voluntary.
Your empty threats don't mean much to a lawyer.
I'm really powerful.
Can you take this elsewhere? I really must be...
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore, then. Your friend's nothing now. Just come along quietly. I'll come back with a warrant if I have to.
I'd like to see you try. Why do you suspect me anyway? I bet you don't even have a reason.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough! Get the hell out of my office.
Can we do this elsewhere, please?
You'll regret this, Yagami.
Kuroiwa-san.
Officer Thug Face over here.
You two, out.
Before we go, can we speak to Shono-san for a sec? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it through your skull. Now, please leave.
No problem. We'll let you get back to work.
Nice.
This is really getting out of hand, don't you think?
Of course, we didn't learn much of anything from this
I
visit.
can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean, it was just
But what
in
I'm more
my
interested in is
office.
how he even knew where to find me.
That's a good point. How would the police know we were here?
Beats me. For now, let's focus on Shono, though. It would be a waste coming here and not talking to him.
Agreed. Let's see if the receptionist can help us.
Let's shake some feathers. Rattle some cages. Urgh.
Can I help you?
Actually, I've already been here. I was just with Director Kido, remember?
Oh, of course. Did you forget something, sir?
Well, not exactly. I'd actually like to speak to Shono-san, the 89 researcher. Where would I be able to find him?
Let me see. That should be the research wing. I believe he's in the protein abnormalities lab.
Probably need a gold keycard to get in there, huh?
That's correct, sir. I should be able to lend you one with the director's approval, though.
Ooh, a sticking
Just
point.
give me a moment to ask. Could you tell me your name, sir?
Actually,
Kiryu-san.
never mind. Kido-san seemed pretty busy earlier. I'll try back later.
Are you sure, sir?
Good call. There's no chance Kido-san would let us in.
At least now we know where Shono is.
The research wing.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a map around here somewhere.
I was just looking at it earlier. Ooh, let's check my my numbers here. 5,000! Yay! Now I can eat anything. Let's eat this map.
Hey, suspicious. Director Kido's office. We were just in there.
Yep.
What? This leads to the research wing.
The receptionist said he would be in the protein abnormalities lab, right? Huh. Well, I guess that's not on this map.
I can't imagine it would be.
Hey, this...
Whoops.
This goes over to the hospital. I think Waku-san was up on the 4th floor. Suspicious.
Hey, they're both on the 4th floor, meaning they could have strung a string from one end to the other.
Hey.
What else we got here? Ooh.
This is where we are now, the ADDC lobby.
It's me. Wave, Yoshino.
Hey, some kind of security gate, huh? The research wing must be just past there. Suspicious.
Now what? Nope. Nope. Now what? Godrich?
The service entrance parking lot.
Oh, right.
All the delivery people come in and out through here. This is where Okubo's truck was parked 3 years ago.
Nailed it. Oh, they're here to beat me up.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am?
This is one of Shono-san's researchers. She was just about to return to the lab.
Oh?
My name's Hashimoto. I can show you into Dr. Shono's lab if you'd like.
The gold card.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Great. We'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Hashimoto-san just happened to be passing through.
Hashimoto coming through in the clutch.
Right this way.
I really appreciate this, Hashimoto-san. I'm Yagami.
And I'm Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office.
And I'm CyricZ.
Thank you for doing this.
I'm running these people around.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm glad to help a guest of Director Kito's. This place is so massive, you practically need a tour guide to get around. I hope you're okay with walking.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot to finish Hoshino's line.
So, Hashimoto-san,
very
what kind of work do you
I think
yourself
I did that
do?
last time, too.
I'm part of the team developing 89. Dr. Shono is the head of that team, but I'm pretty new around here.
Speaking of, what exactly does AD9 stand for?
What a wide open
the AD
space we
comes
could have a
from
boss
the name
fight
of the
in.
center. The Advanced Drug Development Center, ADDC. And it's the 9th drug our department's developed.
Oh, that was surprisingly easy.
Rather banal, in fact.
It'll be the first dementia-curing drug on the market, right? Seems like it's really getting fast-tracked because of that. But there's a lot riding on this one, right? It could finally cure Alzheimer's disease.
That's right. Do you know how many dementia patients there are in Japan alone?
3.
A couple 100,000 at least. Maybe even in the millions?
Right. As of 2012, there were 4.62 million.
That many?
By 2025, that number will increase to
Hey,
at
that's
least
now.
7 million.
Well, that sucks.
Potentially up to 13 million, including at-risk patients. That's 1 in every 9 people.
Yikes.
However, as a nation, we're already at capacity in caring for these patients. In many cases, people over 60 are stuck looking after their dementia-struck parents in their own homes. Worldwide, it's estimated there will be 135 million patients by the year 2050. It's staggering. In other words, AD9 could save the world. This could be a real miracle.
I gotta say...
Shame about the lighting,
this
given
is
the fact that
making me feel
Hashimoto's
kind
lab
of bad
coat
about how
looking,
we treated Kito-san back there.
kind of glowing.
Director
with
Kito
power.
will go down in history if we achieve this.
A lot's changed in 3 years. The bastard's really made a name for himself.
Be nice.
No. Look at it. She's ready to charge up her EX action. I seem to recall that was one of the deals about Judgment Remastered. They had lighting issues with it.
Dr. Shono is right over there. Well, if you'll excuse me.
I do appreciate the effort they went to. It does look pretty close to your average biolab. And speaking as someone who has been in biolabs, what do we got here? We have a pipette rack. We have a shelves with chemicals on them, pretty normal. The agitator there right in the middle. Squirt bottles, probably having bleach inside for decontamination. What else we got over here? cabinets with consumables in them, most likely. Just some PCs hooked up. But yeah, pretty good work, all things considered. Oh, and the biosafety cabinets over here. Very, very standard stuff. I imagine that's for nitrogen flow, if I had to guess. Drain for decontamination. Even some hazard labeling on there. Although they probably should have the universal biohazard symbol on here. Sorry, I'm getting too nerdy. This is getting into my actual work going on here. Here's a good one. This guy, unfortunately, well, he's got a reagent bottle of chemicals in the left hand, probably just some solid, you know, material, and he's just fake dumping an Eppendorf tube into it, and nothing's happening. Yeah, that's just a bottle of chemicals that he's got in the left hand. Probably something they got from the stock room. He's just trying to look busy. I mean, the real... Yes, this is the real animation you should be using, because this is what bioscientists are constantly doing. Pipetting shit back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. In fact, an ergonomic assessment of bioscientists looks into how much they do pipetting back and forth over the course of a day. It's wild.
Shono-san.
Hi, return of MCH.
Yagami-san? But how did you get in here?
Hey,
I
calm
snuck.
down. I just want to talk.
I crawled in through the fume
I can't
hoods.
do that. Kido-san doesn't know you're here, does he?
Is there a problem?
Ichinose-san.
Itchy nose.
I've never heard you raise your voice, Shono-san.
Aren't you the guy from the lobby?
That's me.
My name
Lobby
is
J
Ichinose. I'm here from the Ministry of Health, offering political support to AD9's development.
Kaoru. Reminder, Kaoru
Kido-san
is
called
a
you Vice Minister.
androgynous
I'm
name.
sorry,
Can be
but
masculine
I'm going to have to
feminine.
ask you to leave.
Pretty lofty
Through
for
the
a Vice
window.
Minister. You can boss scientists around, but I'm not biting.
So I see.
Yeah.
Shono-san, please. I just need a few minutes to talk. We'll leave right after we're done, promise.
I already told you I can't. Not without Kido-san here.
I need you to tell me.
I'm very
why did
wormy.
Shintani call you?
Shintani? I've never heard that name in my life.
This is important, Shono. You have to have some idea.
Please, I don't. Now get out of here.
I'll
I'm
throw my
calling
phone at
Director
you.
Kido.
Do what you want. Just let me ask you one thing first. After Shintani was murdered, the killer gouged out both of his eyes. 3 other near-identical murders have taken place in Kamurocho recently. Are you aware of that, Shono-san?
Of course I am. It's all over the news.
And you still have no idea why Shintani called you? Nothing at all?
No, I don't. Now please let me get back to work.
What the? What are you doing here?
Kido-san.
I believe I told you to leave. What about that didn't you understand?
I wanted to ask about Shintani's call.
About which I already said Shono doesn't know anything.
And I needed to hear that from him, not you.
Enough. Call security.
Have these scientists beat him up.
Leaving. Come on, Hoshino-kun.
I'll be filing a complaint with the Bar Association, under the Minister's name.
The Minister of Health?
That's right. Minister Kazami expects great things from AD9, and he won't tolerate distractions from your ilk.
It was like literally 5 minutes, dude. Yep, a lot of white
I feel
gear
like we
getting
came up
blown by the
empty-handed.
lighting.
Why would Shintani-sensei have called Shono-san? Yagami-san?
That wasn't the first time I've heard about Minister Kazami.
Huh?
When was it, though? Who was talking to me about the Ministry of Health?
Was it Genda? Or was it Ayabe?
It must have been Ayabe, when we were drinking over at Tender. I definitely remember him mentioning Minister Kazami. We were talking about how the Kyorei clan ended up in Kamurocho. Apparently, they're being used as muscle for a construction company called the Kajihira Group. A while back, Chairman Kajihira himself was going around, laying the political groundwork for a Tokyo revamp project. And one of the people he met with was Naohisa Kazumi from the Ministry of Health.
Huh.
You'd think he'd go to the Ministry of Land, though. This project has nothing to do with health. What would he gain from meeting Kazumi?
That's true. Do you think it has to do with our case somehow?
Minister Kazumi's name won't stop coming up. Is that just coincidence or something more?
I don't know. Depends on what the two of them were talking about.
In that case, maybe our Kajihira expert can help us out with that.
Who?
Sugiura-san. He used to work for them, remember?
Shown here with a lot of lipstick on.
Oh, yeah.
Or that could have just been the lighting.
So, you want to know how Kajihira and Kazumi are connected?
Yeah. Any way you can find that out?
Not really sure, but I'll give it a shot.
Thanks.
You're still at the ADDC, yeah? Just give me some time. I'll call you if I find anything.
And time elapsed.
Oh, Yagami-san. I'm gonna head back to the office. I just got an email from Saori-san.
She wants me to buy her cake.
Apparently, a journalist named Hattori barged into the office. Says he wants to interview you.
Me?
It sounds like he's looking into Shintani-sensei's murder, too. Anyway, I'll go ahead and drive him off.
You'll be Genda-sensei's ace attorney before you know it.
Nah,
ace
I don't know if
attorney
I'm ready for that.
Named.
Honestly.
Why?
Too much responsibility for a guy my age, you know? I think I make a much better sidekick for now.
I'm basically Maya Fey.
Okay. But when that gets old?
I don't know that it will. Being a professional sidekick for the rest of my life sounds okay to me.
It's good to have aspirations, Oshino.
I'll see you later.
Guess I'm on standby till Sugiura gets in touch with me. Okay. What? Suddenly, a stranger. Excuse me, but do you have a minute? What is it? Let me introduce myself. My name is Shin Fujimori. Have you ever thought about investing, sir?
Huh?
Honestly, I think you're better off talking about that sort of thing with someone who actually has money. Well, when I say investment, but nowadays anyone can do it as long as they have a smartphone. You can invest on your phone. Of course. Ever heard of crowdfunding? It's where you gather online donations from all over the world. So clearly, RGD Studio was inspired by Kickstarter and its success in game funding over the early 2010s. It's become a big trend in the past few years. Well, to streamline this process, we developed an app called Quickstarter. You can invest however much money you want to, however you wish, whatever you like, all from the comfort of your phone. Well, it sounds easy enough, but the hard part, is actually having money. Indeed, that's why millions of people make micro-investments with Quickstarter. Only a small donation is needed. And even small donations make a big difference. They all add up to help a campaign reach various milestones. Finally, once a campaign meets its goal, everyone who invested gains priority benefits. Yeah, now Kickstarter kind of fell behind the wayside in the last, I'd say 7 or 8 years. It's been since, obviously since major projects either didn't come out at all or came out rather to very little fanfare. Priority benefits, can you give me an example? Let's see, for starters, you can get special products shipped to you, or you'll gain access to brand new facilities. That actually sounds pretty neat, doesn't it? I'll tell you this much, I once started up a company of my own, but I had a hard time raising the necessary funds. And wouldn't you know it, I got everything I needed from a crowdfunding platform I signed up with overseas, who shall not be named. That's why I created this app, to help other entrepreneurs worldwide.
Huh?
Well, so you're the president of a company. Oh, it's quite small, so it's not really a big deal. Anyway, the point of my story is, please try using Quickstarter for yourself sometime. Why me? Why did you talk to me? Are you just barking on the street? Okay, I'll at least install it for the time being. Please do, and by all means, let me know how it goes. Quickstarter's been added to the pause menu. So, how do we got under QS? New projects. We got the ancient texts, mind over matter. So, interesting thing about this is that money can accrue on its own. As you can see, it's happening right now. But as I wrote down, I'd forgotten about this, but as I wrote down, other people will only fund up to half of the full cost of the project. So, for example, for this one, only 50,000 yen will be filled in by people, and I had to fill in the rest of it. Now, when it comes to these ones that are like 100,000, like, who freaking cares? Because, you know, obviously, you can have... I have 2.3 million right now, which is something I got from running Dyson Cube. But there's a lot of interesting stuff in here. For example, I want the artisanal shogi set. So I'm just going to buy that shit. There's also Premier Darts. I don't have to play darts again, so I'm not going to bother with this right now. Ooh. Challenge Rule Middle Course. I do want to fund this because this will get me a lot of money quick. Once I get this, then I can get the long course after that. So I'm gonna spend the cash on this one. Later, I just realized, why don't I just wait and let some of it build up, and then near the end of the stream, I'll get that in there. Also, drum parts I want to get, Hug Bomb, sure. I do want to get the Ancient Text, though. If I get the Ancient Text, that means I unlock. Is it here already? No. Oh, I think I have to get it mailed to me or something. Yeah, Dyson Cube is fun, but I already did it on stream, and I'm mostly trying to use it to grind money. So, I've already unlocked Precision Press. I don't know if you saw me do that. Ooh, yes, I have to stop by here, too. I think I'm gonna do a whole bunch of side stuff if I can. The painting! I'm gonna sell paintings. I think I have 2. No, I have 1. That is a lie. No, I do have 2. Botan and Ume. Plum and... I forgot what Botan is. Is that Peony? I can't remember. Not a fan. Another 100,000 paid for itself. And now I think I have 1 more to find. Did I not find it yet? I thought I found them all already, actually. Hang on, let me check my list again here. Just to make sure, because I got a lot of crap here. Oh yeah, he didn't say I didn't have one, so he probably wouldn't. Let's see what we can buy. I think most of it's, yeah, just materials and decorations for the... Oh, I wanted a couple bronze plants there, didn't I? For the extract I was making. Speaking of making extracts, I'll just make that right now. Extractable. Now I can do power attack. You know what? I should try the throw one. Let's try that. Let's set that to one of the shortcuts. I did get it after all. And that is power throw an enemy with circle. And while I'm at it, I'll catch this one too. I got a whole bunch of the growth extract, so may as well. Can I just talk to the dude and say, hey, I did projects? Hey there, excuse me, sir. Oh, Fujimori-san. You can call me Yagami, by the way. Yagami-san, then? Has Quick Starter been useful to you?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's especially nice to see the campaign you invested in finally reach its goal. Exactly. A lot of people out there are full of amazing ideas, but since they're low on funding, they can't make them happen. But with a single app, they can gather more funds more easily, which gives them a greater opportunity to succeed. Also, it helps people experiment with their creativity, which is sorely lacking in many of the larger companies. Personally, I believe that putting innovators in touch with investors can help make the world a better place. Respect that. It's good to help people accomplish their dreams. All I'm really doing is returning the favor that crowdfunding helped me achieve. And that's it. I'm done with them. 25. Goes around, comes around, huh? I appreciate that. Not just your time, but also your consideration. May we meet again on the road to success. Bye! I have vanished. Cool. What else should we do around here? Ooh, there's a dude over here. What's up, dude over here? Something blow up, or did I just crash into a thing? Oh, that was me. Sushi, please. Which I can have, because I got bottomless stomach. Ooh, sushi time, sushi time. Let's have, for right now, the Kiwami Chirashi. Yuki's special recipe. That was amazing. Yagami-san! Oh, Yagami-san! Sorry to do this to you again, but... What's going on this time? The chef told me to put away the Sandals? Do you know what that could mean? Seriously, why do you keep asking me? Sandals. What item in a sushi bar would possibly resemble sandals? Is it the sushi plates? The wooden plates you serve the sushi on. When you look at it one from the side, it looks like a wooden sandal, right? Oh, now I get it. So that's why the boss calls it that. Wow, you really know your stuff. Thanks to that, I can avoid getting chewed out. At least for today. Sorry, I'm always bugging you. I should know all this by now. You really should stop asking customers for help. You ever thought about studying your job? For example, try taking notes on what he tells you and then go home and review it. You do have a point there. Maybe I've been doing it all wrong. Maybe I'm just a horrible person. I wasn't too harsh on the guy. I'm going to make myself into sushi. Hi, Nicomedia. Hi, bro. You gonna throw yourself into traffic? You'll find a better place for it. Oh god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Perhaps I should just leave this mortal shell behind. Whoa, what's he trying to pull here? This is the only solution I have left. Getting hit by a car isn't the cleanest way out, but it's all I can think of at this point. Hey, stop. What do you think you're doing? Just let me eat pavement, okay? I've already accepted becoming one with the universe, so bug off. Get a hold of yourself, man. Just slap him one.
Hey.
Well, now that you calm down a bit, mind telling me why you were so eager to turn yourself into roadkill? It all started with a company I work at, GA Labs. GA Labs. It's an IT company who released a really popular app 2 years ago. It's been blowing up ever since. As we rose to the top of the market, we decided to build our own corporate office. They put me in charge. Something to be proud of. It would be if I hadn't miscalculated the budget. Because of my incompetence, we ended up short on construction funds. Ouch. Pretty sure I'll be fired once the president finds out. Before that happens, I'll be resting in the afterlife. Can you not think like that? I mean, it all just comes down to money, right? Well, yes, but how am I supposed to gather that money?
Hey.
Ever heard of an app called Quickstarter? Why don't you start a fundraiser on there? Wait, what is that? It's a crowdfunding platform, one of the latest trends. You mean like a public donation project? Well, that may just work. Good. Now, don't do anything reckless again, okay? Okay, I definitely won't. What's your name?
It's me.
It's me. I am me. Yagami-san. Yagami-san, I am forever in your debt. You're a miracle worker. Probably. Sheesh, what a melodramatic guy. Maybe I'll donate every now and then to help his project along. Let's see. Can I get Angel Investor yet? Totally. Well, let's do that. Angel Investor will make money from other people who accrue faster, basically, so that's gonna be handy. New project. It's GA Labs. Building construction project is breaking ground. They need 200,000 yen. What else we got going on over here? Empty bottle. Assumingly of an energy drink for someone who needed energy. Let's go up to Apple Pie, shall we? So we can talk to Madoka some more. Hey, what's up, bro? Welcome to Apple Pie. Yes, I'll take Madunkadunk. Please, I mean Madoka-chan. Perhaps it was Kiryu's stamina addiction. Yes, could be. Oh, you sure like her, don't you? But I must ask, do you have enough money to foot the bill? Money? Right now I need to pay for things. Money, right. I need to pay for things. 50,000 yen should be nice about right now.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, you're back. And you requested me. Of course. Who else would I choose? Out of all the girls here, you ended up picking me. That makes me really happy. It's nice to know that doing this will help put an honest person through school. Block party. Whiskey.
Nice.
Alright, these drinks, this shit ain't nothing to me, man.
Hey.
Pour me one of those ass-kicking drinks, Madoka-chan, and a butt-kicking drink, too. Come right up. Tell this is top shelf and taste and matches the price. Alright, hit me with one more. Coming right up. Will you be okay? Your face is all red. I can still keep going. The drink, madam.
Hi.
Now hit 8. Ugh, I'm a mess right now, but I've been through worse.
Yagami-san.
You sure can hold your alcohol, Yagami-san. It's like you were built for drinking. friendship up. By the way, how's the whole tuition thing going? Oh, good. I'm making all my payments and then some. Awesome. It's great to hear. Wait a sec. Are you ordering all these drinks to help me? Huh? What would you think that? Well, you never do anything perverted. In fact, all you ever do is order a bunch of alcohol. You're worried about my tuition on top of that? Maybe you're just imagining things. So here's how apple pie works. Whenever someone requests you or racks up a huge bill, you get a cut of the profit. Let's be upfront with each other, Yagami-san. You're helping me a lot, and I want to know the reason. What can I say other than happy to be of service? Well, I need to return the favor somehow. All I really want is for you to relax and enjoy yourself on the job. Don't need much more than that. Lie down and close your eyes. When I say I'm returning a favor, I mean it. Huh? I can't stand the idea of you ordering drinks all the time without letting me give you some kind of service. I have no choice. Alright, they say life is to be experienced.
I'm on it.
I'm ready if you are. Face plant. My goodness, Yagami-san, you're as stiff as a stone. Oh, whoa. Well, when you touch me like that, I am. Wow, now you're twitching. Oh, look at you go. Oh, there it is. That's it, right there. Oh, you really know how to work it out.
Yagami-san.
I hardly believe how knotted up your shoulders were. Your back, too. No wonder you were moaning like that. Yeah, and thanks to you, I'll be sleeping like a baby tonight. Well, that was unexpected. I got 2 boosts in one day, but in an entirely pleasant way. I needed that. Alright, on we go. Where to next? I should probably hit the case board, actually. I do have the feeling that we should be doing side case work for the rest of the night. Hello, Tomiyoko-san. Hello there, Tomiyoko-san. Nice weather today? Perfect timing, Yagami-kun. Why, what's going on? Well, I managed to lose the keys to the building's roller shutter, and now I can't get inside. Seriously? That's unfortunate. Yes, I'm not really sure what to do. Well, you have to get it open somehow. Doesn't take a detective to figure that out. Will you help me get this lock open? I'm sure you can do it. It'll just be like a crime drama. All I need is a knife and a roll of duct tape. That's actually that simple. And what show are you referencing anyway? Doesn't matter. Now, can you at least try something? Well, I suppose. No Tomiyoko-san can be so demanding. You better get this open and quick. And
nice.
1 non-mini game later. All right, it's open. I know you can do it. Thanks a bunch, Yagami-kun. Sure, no problem. Well, then I'll be off now. You forgetting something? Something along the lines of 3 months' rent. You know, the one thing I should. Would you mind waiting a little longer? That is a direct reference to the Simpsons steamed hams bit. Good grief, I'm not running a youth hostel here. Did you know buildings actually cost money to maintain? Amazing, I know. Actually, that gives me an idea. Should I be afraid to ask? You're an able-bodied young man. You seem to be good at opening locks. Why don't I introduce you to the locksmith I know? What for? I was thinking you could take a part-time job there. You know, earn some extra money. Like the kind you owe me. Well, do I have to? You sure do. In fact, I'm calling him right now. Gotta strike while the iron's hot. Good Lord, what is happening in there? Hey, hold the phone. Now I have to go to my office because Aurora Borealis is happening in there. Hello, Koizuka-kun? Koizuka-kun, yeah. I'm sorry for the sudden call. You see, this is tenant who lives in my building. And he's just shiftless jerk. Look at this camo dude. Tomiyoko-san, what a pleasure it is to see you. Is he the one you told me about? Yep, this here's Yagami-kun. Who's that, Tomiyoko-san? You're looking at Toshiro Koizuka, one of the finest locksmiths in Kamurocho. Why don't I just call him Koizuka-kun? Good to meet you, Yagami-san. Pleasure's all mine. Now then, Yagami-kun, work hard to earn your keep. And regarding the details of our arrangement, just ask Koizuka-kun. Hope he doesn't work you to the bone. Yeah, I hope he does. Seriously, Tomiyoko-san? Well, I'm a failure when it comes to paying rent, but I guess that's why this happened. Mind if I start explaining how things work around here?
Yep.
Not at all. Whenever we get a job request, I'll pass it on to you. And you'll head over to the client's place and open the lock-in question. That's all there is to it. You can open locks, right? Yeah. Good. I'm in my shop most hours, so come by when you're ready to get to work. Where's the shop of yours? It's on the north side of Senrio Avenue. You can look it up on the map.
Yep.
Got it. I'll head over there the moment I'm free. Good. I'll be waiting for you. Okay. Bye. So I'm working closely with the locksmith now. That's a thing. Guess I'll head over there when I have some time. Looks like the place is cleared out from my place, though. So that's nice. Let's see if I can actually take some new cases. But first, red peroxine times 6, blue peroxine times 6, and the mind over matter thingy, and the artisanal showcase set.
Stupid
thing. Damn
thing.
it! I forgot the one. Which one is it? Is it X?
Perfect.
Yeah, it's X. Thought I guessed right the first time. Alright, let's check the old case board. Oh, yeah. Food in here. Hamburg steak. I don't need it. Yes, jobs. Groper on the loose. Another pervert in the Twisted Trio is taking a liking to Tsukino. This one's a groper, and he already got a big handful of her ass. She can't even go outside without an escort. Please catch him, Yagami-san. I'll drop by your office. And please find my son. My name is Ohata. I have an urgent request. I'll be waiting at Cafe Major on Nakamichi Street. Would you please come? Please look for a man in glasses wearing a brown jacket and green pants. Sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you. And if I do this one, she'll start right away. Thanks for coming out today, Yosuke-san. You got a new job for me? You got a new job for me, right? You don't have to be so formal with the Yagami-san. I'm younger than you, anyway. Yeah? Well, you got it. So tell me about this new pervert. It's one of the Twisted Trio. This one's name is Ass Ketchum.
Huh?
Ass Ketchum. Really. If only we're a laughing matter. This guy has ass on the mind, and he'll grow up whatever he can grab. Guess he knows what he's about. Tsukino-san was one of his victims?
Yeah.
Yes, it was in broad daylight just the other day. You're sure it's the Twisted Trio again? What gave him away? That's what he said when I turned around in horror. That supple ass of yours would be perfect in a long-distance race, baby. Ass Ketchum's calling card is apparently telling its victims what sport they should play, based on their butts. That's disturbing. Did he say anything else? Yeah, he told me I should cut my hair to lower my wind resistance. He really knows his sports, huh? Good news is that you saw his face this time. Can you describe him? Well, he had dark rimmed glasses and weird stubble patches around his mouth. Oh, and his head was shaved clean. I've run into him twice at this point, so I have a pretty clear picture of the guy.
Huh?
Really? Twice? Yep, Tsukino has the worst luck with perverts, apparently. The cops have this subscription, right? Have they locked this guy down yet? Afraid not. Ass Ketchum is fast. Really fast. Apparently he's a former track star himself, so he can outrun just about any pursuer. It certainly makes this complicated. But if he grew up here twice, it can't just be a coincidence. Yes, you got the right... But you got the first guy, right? And now my sweet innocent sister's honor's at stake. He's the first guy to... Hey, is that really relevant? Can we count on you again, Yagami-san? Sure, my fee isn't exactly student-friendly. I managed it once, but... It's okay, I've been putting in some OT lately. So what's the plan to catch the guy this time? Well, once again, it's probably best to catch the guy in the act. Can't exactly use Takino's bait, though. If only we had someone who could pretend to be your sister. Why you look at me like that, Yagami-san? The two of them are twins. You know, you have an uncanny resemblance to your sister, right, Yosuke? Well, yeah, we're twins and all. In that case, how would you feel about posing as Tsukino? Be perfect date. What? Nani? Pretend to be her? No way, man. He figured it out right away. Sure, I think we stand a pretty good chance. Do you agree with him? No, no, and no. Well, that's a shame. I think that was probably our best bet at catching him.
Yagami-san.
Yosuke's too chicken to do it. I will. Huh? But it's our best shot, right? Yes, but you certain you want to put yourself at risk? I can do it. After all, you and Yosuke will be there to protect me, right? Just take him down before he gets his gross hands on me, okay?
I'm on it.
Alright, you're sure. I think we have a plan. Yeah! Don't worry, Tsukino. Ass Ketchum is grass and we're the lawnmower. Shake head in disappointment. I can't say I'm not worried about the risk here. It's our best shot. How's it looking? How's it looking, Yagami-san? Any sketchy perverts catch your eye? Yeah. Nope. No. Hang on. No. Nothing yet. Don't let your guard down all the same.
Uh-huh. What the?
Sugino-san must be worried. I should probably hurry up and catch this toilet. Where's the cat, though? Although I technically don't need the cat. Oh, hey, it's that guy from the quick starter thing. Coming from the right. But where is cat? Oh, right on top of the car.
Suspicious. What the?
Masaka.
Suspicious.
He really does look like Tsukino. It would have been easier if he agreed to be the babe.
Hey.
That guy. He matches the description. Who dresses like that? Getting nothing but bad vibes here. Better get in touch with Yosuke. He's right behind you! Hello? Yagami-san? Did you find the perv? Yosuke, look out! Behind you! Huh? No! Huh? You cut your hair short, just like I told you. Excellent. Excellent. Wait, I'm not... What's this? You've been toting up your ass, haven't you? Are you working your gluts? Glutes? Gluts? Help me, Yagami-san! Not even ass catching can tell those two apart. Ready? Set... Go! Hey, get the hell back here! The chase is on.
Wait a sec.
Ricky moves pretty good though.
Wait a sec.
Circle and circle, right? Yep. Wait. It's just done. What a car flip. That one was just pretty.
Wait a sec.
Got him. Catch them. Hey, Kajo-san! It's fancy running into you here. Shit, this guy's fast. Nobody's ever got to me before. Just who are you? Detective is gonna bring you in. Your ass catch him, right? Detective? Does it mean you're the one who took down the first of the trio? You mean the panty professor? Hardly matters. You're coming with me downtown. I wouldn't make any assumptions about bringing me down as easily as him. He was nothing. Nobody. He should have thanked his lucky stars we didn't let him in the Twisted Trio. You're saying a guy who uses a remote-controlled drone to steal panties off balconies was nothing? Never mind him. Right now my blood's really pumping after grabbing that cute girl's ass in a nice jog. My whole body feels rock hard. Ugh, gay. I mean, he's pretty fit. Right, does that mean he had a strip? Now you'll feel the power that's inside Ass Ketchum.
Guess we're doing this.
Ass Ketchum. Tiger Threat. No. No, fuck Fisher. Nope, dodged. Ow! Oh, I died. I kicked him in the knees. friend him into this corner, too, plus. Perfect. Don't get cocky now. You haven't seen anything yet. Get my hands on a hot girl's ass. Nothing can stop me. Yeah, about that. Do you know the ass you grab back there actually belongs to that girl's twin brother? What? Well, that means I got hard off a guy. Gotta learn to like it. The only ass you'll catch in the slammer will be muscular and manly. Man butts? No. No. Hey, stop struggling. Please, no. Man butts do nothing for me. Well, all's well that ends well or something. So Ass Catching's been brought to justice. I'd say this case is firmly in the rear view.
Impressive.
You're incredible, Yagami-san. Not even the police could rope him in. Save your thanks for your brother, Tsukino.
You did great, Yagami-san.
You're the real hero, Yagami-san. Nah, work just goes in strange directions sometimes. I've been groped. Got what you deserved, I'd say. Here's your payment, Yagami-san. Oh, thanks. Well, goodbye. Yes, I really appreciate the voice acting where Tsukino speaks in English and Yosuke speaks in Japanese. There's only one of the Twisted Trio left standing. Hope Tsukino is free of them, though. No way she draws the ire of the next one. Right? Right? Alrighty then. Let's hit the streets. What's next? We could go to Cafe Maggiore. We probably should, because there's a couple things going on there. This one. Yeah. Alright. Hey, bro.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san! Good to see you, my dude! Well, someone's in a good mood. Oh, and you know what to get me. You bet. Here, let me get you a table. Ah, you seem pretty excited about something. Wait, could it be? It is! Thanks for your advice. I'm finally in a relationship with Miharu-chan. Get out of here. You're being for real right now? Looks like my catchphrase caught on. Well, that was intentional. In any case, it feels like I'm walking on air right now. Make sure you take good care of Miharu-chan, alright? Of course, make it the happiest world in the girl. I just got you so excited that you're mixing up your words. Wouldn't have to calm down, you know. For real. Next. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. It's on me today. Hey, thank you. I'll be back again. From now on, I'll let you in on a little secret. Oh? There's a secret employee menu that only we get to order from. I'll let you order off it low-key. It's got all the best stuff. Sounds awesome. Let's try that out sometime. Definitely. Well, I look forward to serving you again. Yes, this guy is constantly staring at me because he is also a side case. I have 2 side cases lined up here. It's great. But first, the entire menu, please. So I believe the special item was the vanilla ice cream, perhaps? I don't remember. I don't even know which one it was, honestly. Not that it matters. Give me one of everything, please.
It's the spot. Back to it.
Alright. We got 2 cases, and they're both right here. Let's talk to this fella first, because he's been waiting longer, approximately like 6 days.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, are you the one who requested a PI? Oh, yes. You must be Yagami-san, then. I'm Kawada. Nice to meet you, Kawada-san. What can I do for you? Well, let me start by saying I'm an editor at a small publishing company called Cloudy Skies Publishing. The thing is, we've been struggling recently. If we don't publish a hit soon, the whole company may end up folding. It's not bad, huh? Afraid so. I've been racking my brain about it, but that's when I saw what could be our lucky break. Oh yeah? Yes. Have you heard of Takumi Katagiri? He's a mystery writer. Oh yeah, he writes the Falco Edison series, right? Read the Killing Light Bulb? Oh, so you know him. He's actually going to be announcing his new book soon. I was wondering if you could attend the announcement event with us. Me? Why? It's more than just an announcement, you see. He's going to award publishing rights for his book at the same time. Publishing rights? Of course. No publisher in its right mind wouldn't want Katagiri-sensei's newest. Whenever he writes anything new, publishers get worked into a frenzy trying to get it. I guess everyone wants a safe bet. Very much so. Big publishers always muscle out to smaller guys like us. It's business for you. This time's different. He's trying to create a level playing field for all the publishers. And that's tied to this announcement, I take it. Yes, exactly. I see. Well, do you know what his criteria is going to be? Apparently, Katagiri-sensei is going to come up with a problem, and the first publisher to solve it gets the rights. Problem? Yes, that's where you come in.
Huh?
Wait, what? Solving problems is a detective's job, right? It's like Falco Edison. Those are novels. In real life, even he'd struggle with those cases. Why not be such a downer? Come on, my company's going to live or die on this. Please, Yagami-san. You can do it. How does 180K sound? If you don't end up being able to solve it, at least you tried. Alright, that sounds like a pretty good deal. Then it's settled. Thank you. But again, no promises that I can solve this riddle is. Of course. Well, the announcement's happening soon. Are you ready to head over? Let's do it. Let's go then. Here we are. Looks like we just made it. Ladies and gentlemen and esteemed publishers, I am pleased to welcome the world-renowned author Takumi Katagiri to the venue so that he may announce his book. So without further ado, please welcome Katagiri-sensei. Hi. Let me first thank you, all of you, for coming today. I'm not usually one for this kind of extravagance, but today I have my reasons. As you know, I have a new work to announce. I'm confident it will be as good, if not better, than the Edison series. But I've not made any decisions concerning who would publish the work at this time. I've always felt the field was a bit unfair. This time I'd like to give every publisher an equal shot. As such, I've devised this problem. Whoever can solve it will be awarded with the publishing rights. You want to put your thinking caps on, everyone. Yay. Sit! It's on your shoulders, Yagami-sensei. Sensei. Senpai. Yeah, no pressure or anything. Allow me to give you a few more details concerning this problem we have here. The problem solution will be the combination to this safe on stage. Katagiri-sensei's master script for his new book is locked inside. If you feel you've solved the problem, simply come on stage and attempt to unlock it. If the safe opens, you've won the publishing rights. Now, are you all ready for the problem itself? Then let's get underway.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, have you figured it out? So the safe code is a bunch of stuff. So AAAA is 4, CCCC is 0, ACAC is 2, and ABCD is 4, DDD is 4, and BBB is 8, which basically means A is 1, C is 0, B is 2, and D is also 1. So I got it over here. Code's 4134. Let me think for a sec. I think I have it. Really? Then what are you waiting for? Go open the safe. Okay. Oh, I have to actually walk my ass over here. It seems we have a potential solution. Your name, sir?
This is Yagami.
Yagami with Cloudy Skies Publishing. How confident are you, Yagami-san? I guess I'm pretty confident. Very well then, you may attempt to unlock the safe. Alright, just gotta enter the code. Code is... And we got it. Whoa, it opens. Perfect, incredible. Cloudy Skies Publishing has solved the problem. Congratulations, seems I can trust my newest work to you, Cloudy Skies. Didn't think the problem would be solved so easily. This time I'll have to make it harder. Yeah! Thank you so much, Yagami-san. Our company is safe. Glad I could help. I think I even surprised myself a little. Oh, don't be so modest. Glad I came to you, Yagami-san. Here's your payment, as promised. Thank you. I have a lot to discuss about our contract with Katagiri-sensei, so I suppose I should be off. Good luck. Yes, thank you so much. Again, if you'll excuse me. Thank you so much, and again, thank you so much. Big wins. Oh, I'm still racking up from the from the cafe I cleaned out. So the next one should also... Well, no, I guess we're okay here. Closer to 1,000, just out of sheer morbid curiosity. Not quite. I want to get boost EX gauge so I can get that stuff faster. Okay, now that I've got bottomless stomach, I want to get like a whole bunch of other stuff. You know, other stuff. I kind of want turbo takeoff too, because I want to clean out drone racing early if I can, after it being like the last thing I got when I first played this game. Anything else I want? I got Flux Fisher Amplitude. Unleash might be nice too. Quick Step Strike, Leapfrog Throw, so I haven't got those yet. Alright. Well, let's check Quick Starter to see what's needing funding. No, everything's pretty slow going. That's okay. I'm a patient man. Burger, please. Burger me, girl. That won't do everything because I still have to fix the one with the friendship up in the corner.
Back to it.
Ow. No. I think I can stop in here and talk to Miharu-chan as well.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, welcome!
Hey.
Wow, Miharu-chan, you look like you won the lottery. Really? Well, follow me and I'll tell you all about it. So, what's the big news? I'm assuming something good happened. Well, you see, Norimoto-kun and I are officially together now. Mission accomplished. Good going, Norimoto-kun. Now, act surprised.
Huh?
Wow, are you serious? I am. On our way home from the aquarium, Norimoto-kun confessed his true feelings. Miharu-chan, he said, I see you more as just a part-time coworker. I see you as my full-time woman. That's great. You know, Yagami-san, it's almost like you're Cupid or something. Let me say that. Because every time I told you about my love life, it happened exactly the way you said. And now I have a wonderful boyfriend. Suspicious. Maybe it's all just a wonderful string of coincidences. You really think so? Either way, I'm so glad to have met you, Yagami-san. I hope you'll always be a regular.
Yeah.
Maxed out. Thanks for the mail, Miharu-chan. Best luck to you and the new boyfriend. Thank you. And now, case number 2.
This is Yagami.
Hi, I'm Yagami. Are you Ohara-san by any chance?
Yeah.
Yes, that's me. Sorry for the sudden request.
No.
No problem. I understand these things are urgent sometimes. What can I do for you? I need you to find my son.
Huh?
Your son is missing. Is he lost? Or kidnapped? Oh, no, nothing of the sort. Then what are we talking about here? He's playing hide and seek, and I'd like you to find him. Wait, what? He's hiding from you? Precisely. My son's name is Ayumu, and he turned 6 this year. Hide and seek is his favorite game right now. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but maybe you should find him, then? Oh, yes, I agree. But I have to be getting to work right now. Can your wife pitch in or anything? No, we divorced 3 years ago. I'm a single father. Fine, but all the same, is this really something you need to hire a detective for? Well, Ayuma's pretty good, actually. It was a real hassle to find him. Last time he was hiding in the women's restroom, and I never would have found him. How did you find him then? Ayuma has a cell phone on him at all times, in case of emergencies mostly. But he likes to send me pictures as a hint for his hiding places. Usually it's enough to go on, but I really don't have time for this today. 6-year-old sending his father hide-and-seek hints on a cell. Welcome to the future, I guess. Yagami-san, I'm happy to pay your fee for this. 80,000 yen. Will you take the job? Well, I guess a paycheck is a paycheck. Thank you. Let me just send you the hint I got from Ayumu about where he is. Thanks. No, thank you. I really have to be getting to work now. Have to find a kid playing hide-and-seek from his father. This is a new one. New and ridiculous side cases. Yep, we are up somewhere. Oh, I think I know this spot. I think I know where we are. Where is this? I should check anywhere that looks similar, I guess. Couldn't hard to ask people who have seen him, too. I think I know where that is. In fact, I think I'm very close. Okay, he wasn't here. I thought it was here. Is he up there? Yeah, because I thought this was a picture of, well, let's just review my messages. Yeah, I guess I had it wrong. Yeah, I thought it was the alley behind Tenkaichi Street, but guess not. Alright, kid, you're on your own for a minute. Get some other stuff done. What else? Yeah, I can't do Yosuke right now. What's this? Another one. There's this with Hanae Ida, and there's Kaede Sanada with her English issues. English issues, if you would. Let's go to Gyukaku and clean up their menu. Wait. Fill me with meat, please.
Good stuff. Back to it.
Weta Kitchen, I already took care of. And then Hanae Ida this way. It should be really quick, actually. Should be just checking in and realizing that we've won everything. Welcome. Ah, it's you, sir.
Hey.
Hey, how's our Smile Snapshot doing? Well, actually, it's been chosen for the very best Smile Award. Congratulations! What can I say? Well, thanks to you, our very own Smile Sensei. You seem like you'd be a perfect fit for our next Smile intern. Not gonna happen. Oh, come on. Well, you're welcome to submit an application if you ever change your mind. In the meantime, I'll be doing my part by greeting every guest with the biggest smile I got.
Yeah.
Then I'll come by every now and then just for that. Oh, that's right. I need to show you what's on the secret menu now that you won. Yeah, what do I get? You get the legendary smile set. If it doesn't fit your smile in place, then it doesn't belong in your face. Now then, how can I help you today? The legendary smile set. Oh, wow, you get everything. What is that thing in the lower left corner? Is that a hash brown? Looks like you get a salad. Oh, it says right here. Double patty burger, french fries, nuggets, and a drink. Looks like there's some kind of salad in the back there, too. One, please. Just tip the tray into my mouth, please. Oh, hey, it's Kickstarter guy. And now we got a Quadra Garden. Hi, Yagami. Please let me know if you need anything. Am I imagining this, or did you get really fluent in English? Hi. Nope, it's all real. I'm glad it's not just me who thinks so. Wow, looks like all your practice has finally paid off. I'm sure that's part of it, but actually, would you believe it if I told you I got a non-Japanese boyfriend? Huh? Whoa, that was quick. He was staying at the hotel when we first met. When I tried to speak to him in English, he replied in Japanese. It's been smooth sailing ever since, basically studying each other's language so we help each other learn. Well, they do say the quickest way to learn a language is to find yourself a lover. Maybe so, though I still can't say with confidence I'm a true English speaker just yet. But as long as I keep putting what I study into practice, I feel like I'm getting closer to my dream. We'll get there sooner than you think. I'll be rooting for you. You're a really helpful guy, you know that? I am helpful guy, man. Would you mind if I offered you a little something? Oh? Well, you still have to pay for it, but I came up with a new recipe based on what a foreign customer told me. We only have a limited amount of the ingredients, so we can't serve it to the public. We'll make an exception for you, of course. Sure that won't be too much of a hassle? Not at all. It's the least I can do to show you our appreciation. Please try it whenever you like. More food for my gullet. The molten cheese tart. Eat it before it completely melts.
Ah, it's the spot. Back to it.
Ugh. Yagami's just very large right now. No, wait, door. Oh, I can't go to get to the office right now. I can't do this, though. Hey, Konga-san, I got something you might like. What's this, a shogi board? Yeah, want to play sometime? Sure, but where? You only get in the way if you play in the park. How about the sewers? Ain't no one down there to complain. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that, then. Yes, let's do that. Shogi, huh? Nice. Oh, yeah, you're good at shogi, right? What was that thing you did? You know, all those shogi problems you gave us to solve? Puzzle shogi? Hey, you should try it for yourself. Oh, you mean puzzle shogi? Yeah, I suppose I can try it sometime. I can play puzzle shogi in the sewers, where it was always meant to be. Well, I'm down here. Let's talk to Onodera.
Yagami-san.
Yeah, sorry, when I was off camera, I got Onodera-san covered. So all his stuff is available now. Gotta get that free pass voucher eventually, but I also want to get Suzuran, because I think that is the last painting that I have to get. Also, there's the Nine Gates Tale, which I should probably get too, so I can settle that hash. Cheesecake. Molten cheese tart. Punker. Quadra Garden. Hungry Man, that's right. He's got drinks and food, so you get them separately. Which will get you quite a bit. But I can't get any new side cases over at Gendel office, so we're gonna have to figure out something else to do. Oh yeah, we never made that. Did we make that? We did make the extraction. Oh, I never used the thing, and that's because we haven't yet to be attacked on the street yet. What happens? What happens to all the random battles, bro? Fantastic romance. Sorry, fantastic. Oh, speaking of the devils. Gentlemen.
You asked for it.
All right. Throw extract, go. Ah! And another. Hi, Ryan. And one more. Whoa. The Tombstone Pile Driver.
What a waste.
I'll say. Now let's go back to Iyama. Now that we've made that other extract, actually we didn't. Let's make the extract now. I did make the extract, actually, on my bronze plate. I forgot. Going back. More extracts. They're good for you. Empty bottles. Hopefully a four-leaf clover. Nope, earthworm. Eat the worm, Yagami. Floor 4, please.
Yagami-san.
Ah, thanks for the delivery, Yagami-san. My research on these extracts is going smoothly thanks to you. As promised, I'll give you the new recipe. Also, I'll give you the new scavenger hunt I'd like you to do.
Excuse me.
By the way, what made you research this medicine in the first place, Yagami-san? Oh, I wonder. If I had to pinpoint a particular reason, I suppose it would be to understand myself. What do you mean by that? I didn't have any family, you see. The earliest memory I have is being abandoned in the mountains. So if I really think about it, I actually have no idea where I was born or who I even am. Crazy, right? That is crazy. When I was rescued, I did have one thing on me. An old crumpled up piece of paper. And on it was written the recipe for the mysterious extract.
Huh?
Whoa, so the extract was the first thing you knew. Yes, it's the only connection I ever had to my true past. Maybe that's why I'm working so hard to research it. His origins are mysterious. Fascinating. Oh, did I get another one? Crap, I got another one. New recipe, right, of course. I think I had the ingredients for it. I guess you don't actually have to make it. You just have to have the ingredients and be capable of hitting the button. So, more of your story, I guess. You know, the more you learn about these extracts, the stranger I think they are. What's the science behind them? To be perfectly honest, I have no idea.
Huh?
Seriously? Yeah, I research modern medicine and folk medicine from all over the world, too. It seems these extracts are unique, based on something completely different from all known pharmacology. So it's like an alien form of medicine or something? That's wild. Or maybe it's just video game contrivances. Well, it might be. One thing I know for sure is it really works wonders for your health. Got to the point where I've had lines out the door for my medicine, especially by Yakuza and the homeless. Understandable. This is pretty potent. I don't think a doctor would ever come up with anything like this. So anyway, I got 2 sets now. What did he want? I don't even know what he wanted. Basically, he wants 1-2 knockout now, and I need some more gold tuna cat food, which I can only get from Onodera. I don't know, maybe it was Deadly Tiger or something, but I already got a bunch of those. Well, 3 of them. The Flowing Willow. Sacred Wood. I forget how to get Sacred Wood. Flash Dancer. Bunch of cool stuff. The next one, I need 2 more gold tunas for. I've got 1,340. I want to get Turbo Takeoff now. I did get Boosty. No, I didn't. Well, let's get that first. That's the thing I want. More than anything right now. I'm sure there's an exit around here somewhere. In the darkness. Hi, Min Christine. Thanks for coming by. Alright. Next on the hit parade. Who's this fella? And there's also something in that corner over there near Millennium Tower. Oh, before we do anything else. Oh boy. Should I use something cool? Like the power attack extract? Yes.
Not a wise choice. Just basically a heavy combo. And stay down.
Oh, you're here too, Harn? Thanks for coming by, I guess. Stretchy rubber. Oh, I'm walking by the thing I want to do. More extracts. You gotta consume a lot to fill up your Camarocho dough thingy. Oh, hi, Tsukumo. Oh, hey, Tsukumo. What brings you out into the real world? Just something that piqued my curiosity. What could you possibly be curious about that a search engine couldn't tell you? Oh, I picked up on this electromagnetic wave with a weird frequency. It's not normal radios or taxis or anything. Electromagnetic wave? Don't make me explain it. I was bored anyway, so I figured I'd come check it out. You gotta be the only guy who would leave his house to check out an electromagnetic wave. Oh my gosh. Block number. Is this the bomber again? Should I answer it? Moshi Mosh. Who are you? Shall we get straight to it, Yagami-san?
Hey.
How many times do we need to go through this? You have a grudge against me or something? A grudge. You're the one who started this, Yagami-san. You disarmed the first bond, remember? Would have gone off without a hitch, but you just had to go and play hero. You're out of your damn minds. Shut up! No more talk. Let's do this. There's a new bomb in Camarocho. Just one. Stop it if you can, dumbass. Your hint is, the pigeon coos among the cherry blossoms. It's more and more cryptic with each hint. What does that even mean?
Yagami-shi.
You seem kind of tense, Yagami-shi. Who are you talking to? Sorry, Tsukumo, I don't have time to explain. See you later. I wasn't asking because I was curious. I asked because the electromagnetic wave I was tracking just spiked. Huh? Maybe a coincidence, but I think you're up to something, Yagami-shi. Listen, Tsukumo, somewhere in Camarocho, there's a bomb set to blow off in the next 5 minutes.
Huh?
A bomb? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that explosion a little while back? The culprit keeps calling me. Well, now it all makes sense.
Naturally. Fascinating.
This electromagnetic wave is probably your bomb. Seriously? Can you use that signal to track down where he is? Easy peasy. Should still probably go stop it, though.
Yagami-shi!
But speaking of magnets, you're all magnet for trouble, Yagami-shi. Quiet, you. Crazy shit has been finding me. Anyway, make it happen, Tsukumo. Alright, while Tsukumo handles that, I'll need to figure out this pigeon cooing and the cherry blossoms crap. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but... let's bring it back up over here. Ooh, that guy came after coming after me. Well, those guys are real. South end of the street. I think I'll avoid them. Ba-da-da-ba. Who's this from? Oh, God. Yagami, I know the bombs are about to go off, but the Keihin gang! Anyway. Pigeon coos among the cherry blossoms. It has to be this Papa on Pink Street, right? Where's the bomb? There, found it. Rip the cord like last time, and... that should do it. Now stop. Excuse me, sir. What exactly are you doing? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. It's just, you know, stuff. What are you holding? Is that a bomb? Ah! No, wait, this isn't. Ah! You're the bomber, aren't you? Police, somebody help! Hey, no, calm down. I'm a detective, not a bomber. Indeed, this man is not the bomber. Not at all. Tsukumo, good timing. Did you track the guy down? Did you even doubt it? It's that guy. The electromagnetic waves are coming straight from him.
Huh?
What? Not bad, you two. Quite the detective. I'm tired of your games, and the cops are going to want to discuss a few things. So you're coming with me. Don't take another step. You see this? Oh. Shit. Haha, quite a sight, isn't it? You see, I am the last bomb. What are you trying to pull? What do you gain by blowing yourself up? This town's security is trash, and I need to make them see that. What do you mean? This guy was apparently fired from the security firm 3 months ago. Does that answer your question? You're fast. And yes, I'm going to teach those money-grubbing sons of bitches a lesson they won't soon forget. I gave everything I had to the city. I created a detailed proposal to revamp this entire city's security, and they just laughed at the cost. It's clear these assholes won't do shit until something serious happens. You can talk all you want, but I think we both know all you really want is revenge. And revenge has nothing to do with it. I'm sacrificing myself to show the people of Kamurocho the truth. And with that, bombs away! No, stop! Huh? Oh, I think not, sir. I'm afraid that won't work. I hacked your transmitter and changed the frequency. What? You're done. Come quietly. Hell no! I'm not going down without a fight.
Guess we're doing this.
Then I'm not going down without wrecking this store. But that's good. I'm not gonna wreck you, bro. You're cool. Oh no! Oh! Hang on. Gotta break everything, man. Look at it all. Making a nice mess. That'll do. Where we at? Take that. Convenience store. Merchandise. Thank God that's over. Good. And then he was hauled away by the police. We go down to breaking news. The man suspected of the bombing incident in Kamurocho has finally been apprehended. The suspect, Ryo Asaka, a 34-year-old convenience store employee, was fired from a security firm earlier this year. According to police, the rejection of Asaka's security proposal was the motive for his actions. Asaka's private residence has been searched, and we are told some explosive devices have been deactivated. Well, sounds like this is all wraps up. How are you, one Tsukumo? I don't know. That was like something straight out of a video game. Well, you hungry? It's my treat. No need, Yagami. I've actually got a date with a lady friend of mine. What? Seriously? It's an issue she was having with her phone at the net cafe, and she was so grateful we're having dinner. Damn, real? And you're going dressed like that? She's weird, Yagami. She likes me just the way I am. Even said it was cute. He didn't call him Yagami-shi, by the way. I don't know if that was a typo or not. Lady Killer Tsukumo. Yeah, Tsukumo pulls the ladies. They know it. They know what's up. Wow, are you some kind of ladies' man in your circle, Tsukumo? What can I say? I must be sitting on the F5 key because my ass is refreshing. Oh, next time I'm letting you get blown up. Wah, wah. Excellent line, by the way. Top tier line. New quick starter project. What was it again? I don't know. Oh, more ancient texts. This one's not so important. It's only cost 500,000. Maybe I'll just let it fill up to midway before I top this one off. Dice in a cube. Yagami's just jealous he doesn't have as much Riz as Tsukumo. This is true. This is very true. 500. I think I was gonna wait. Yeah, I want to wait for that 10,000 so I can get the 9 gates tile. When I get the 9 gates tile, then I can do the win thing at Mahjong. Then I get a blackjack amulet. I can use that to get a whole bunch of chips at the casino, which I can turn back into money. That's the plan. Ow, 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 jerk, ow. Yeah. Ow, jerk. Bye-bye. Nice. Oh, almost got him. Come on then. Sure, that almost worked. There, I got you. Alright, I'm gonna grab something and smash you with it. Just a moment, please. Come here. Yes, the churning potato. Christine knows what's up.
Really, guys?
Well, you helped me out, Ryan. So thanks, man. Any other restaurants I need to clean up? You know what? Let's go for Kenta first. Kenta's a nice, easy defeat. I wish, too, that these Keihin guys give you more SP and make me feel a little more worthwhile for taking these guys down, rather than just the annoyance. Oi! Most of it. Not quite all of it, but a lot of it. Well then, bring it on. Well, that works too. I was gonna use the regular old jumping attack, but that didn't. Bring it. Come on. Oh, sorry, Tiger Drop. Apparently, Flux Fisher only works once. Oh! Take out the ripper.
And stay down.
Nice. Let's eat first, and then I'll defeat Honda. Is there a restaurant on the way? I think I've done all these. I've not done Gindako yet. Oh, for crying out loud. No, not today. Smokey! Let us hit Gindako. Hi. Takoyaki, takoyaki, takoyaki. And booze. Just a lemon highball. You can see some orange add to the booze. But it's okay.
Good stuff.
I didn't even fill up. This is enough to do the, so where's he? Oh, it's over at Theater Avenue, huh? Over there is he. I think we can handle him. Oh, I don't want to. I refuse, sir. I'm gonna go over here and beat up your boss instead.
Yagami-san.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Yagami-san. First things first. I want to use the, well, there's that too, I suppose. I want to use the drunk thing. Got that mess? Okay. Now give me this. Whoa. Come on. Transform. We're done. Now he's transformed. Ready? Oh shit. Oh shit, shit, shit. Damn it. Pull that up. Oh well. Ran to the thing, turned around the wrong way. Now I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Alright, top off. Or something like that. Give me a sushi set or something, guys. That's usually a good amount. Okay, now I grab this. And beat your ass with it. Yeah, forget about the mortal wounds, right? It's a pain in the ass.
Really, guys?
But it's fine. We'll deal. I did. Yeah, more pyroxenes. Which are nice, but, well. Okay, now where to? I think I did, I didn't do Ikanari Steak, but I guess we can do Ringer Hut now. There was, oh, this guy over here, that's right, let's make our way over here. Yeah. Something I never noticed about deadly attacks, and I never really paid attention, I guess I just didn't read the abilities list, but if you do the wall jump and the heavy attack, or the wall jump and the throw out of it, it can disrupt heavy attacks, and I just never knew. One of those things I never really paid attention to. But it's been working, so long as I can, you know, get the jump to happen properly. Kokoroiki!
Back to it.
I was doing so good, too. I was cool and everything, and then I just blew it. I was trying to use the drunken heat action, it just didn't work. To the parking lot. More friends. Like this fella right here. The hell? How come I keep missing? You some kind of mutant? Yeah, you mad? Try anytime you like. Could use some extra pocket change.
Hey.
Hey, you mind telling me what's going on here? Oh, you don't know? Let me introduce myself. The name's Tanago, but you can call me Mr. Try and Hit Me. Yeah, the wall jump can be pretty fickle. I just didn't commit. I think I just tried to pull back on the stick as I hadn't properly stuck to the wall yet. Oh well. Are you serious? Dead serious. If you could hit me even once within a 30-second time limit, I'll give you 50,000 yen. Gotta warn you though, at all my 200 matches, I haven't lost a single one. Think you can break my record? All I need to do is hit you, right? Sounds easy enough. You can say that now, but I bet you'll end up sprawled out in the ground like everyone else who challenged me. And you know what I love seeing more than anything else? Embarrassing and arrogant pricks like you. So you think it's what you got. You got what it takes to put your money where your mouth is. It's 5,000 yen per try. I will try and hit him.
Yeah.
That's more like it. Let's do this. Here's a crowd. To make a boundary. The great Tanago prophesy that you will lay a single hit on me. You'll end up hitting the pavement instead. Interesting. I'll just have to shatter that prophecy of yours.
Out of the way.
It's the new generation of Mr. Try and Hit Me. Got it! The old-fashioned hit weak, 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 and then strong, strong, strong. Light, 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 heavy, heavy, heavy. Because that gives you the flutter kick. Or whatever you call that repeated high kick thing. Ugh, ha. Man, you got me. Man, of all people. How? Simply in my punches where I thought you would dodge. No prophecies needed. Whoa, that guy actually hit him? No friggin' way. It's like he was doing some crazy kung fu shit. Yeah, he was fast as lightning. It was even a little bit frightening. Man, you're fast. Your move's all right. Never seen anything like it. Well, you earned this. Damn, this feeling in my chest. It hurts. This is the pain of defeat. Who are you, man?
It's me.
I'm Yagami. Sorry I didn't pull any punches. You're actually pretty hard to hit. Real nice way of saying I'm a loser, but I get it. Couldn't make the cut. Don't be so hard on yourself. Must have taken a ton of work just to get where you are today. Not many can do that.
Yeah.
Well, I did have a pretty strict teacher. Someone actually taught you to be like this? Damn straight. He was the previous Mr. Try and Hit Me before I took up his mantle. I admired his way of thinking. Back in the day, I was just another punk, trying to hit whatever and whoever I could, but I could never hit him. Let's see, he must have been quite strong. He was. Thanks to you, Yagami-san, his memory's been rekindled in my heart. I owe you one. Now I have a new goal in mind. I'm gonna train. Over and over, and then I'm gonna dodge every punch you throw at me. Alright, I'll be stepping up my game from here on out, so you better watch yourself next time. Spirit, then I'll try and hit you with everything I got. Oh man, that one took it out of me. You sure picked one hell of a job, Tanago. At least I know who to visit next time I feel like hitting someone. And Kaito-san isn't available. Ooh, new message. From whom? Oh, it's from Sana. Oh, this brings up a good question. Do we want to do the dating on camera or not? Because I'll be honest, the dating is kind of blah, for the most part. Yagami-san, this is Sana Mihama. Thank you so much for the other day. You really cheered me up, you know? New phone, who dis? Cheer you up anytime, Sana-chan. The show must go on. Then I won't let you down. Hope you'll come hear me sing again soon. Oh no. Heart power. Because I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm going to go for the platinum again. This time through the game, but... Did the kid... Well, I mean, I'm going to do their side cases, but it's stopping before... you know, the whole... The idea of stopping before the actual dating part. But hey, if we want to do it, we'll do it. It's fine. It does carry on a bit, but... Hi, Upachan. I'm here to booze up, girl. No more wasting. Driving, Yagami. Must leave. Ooh, some nice Woodford Reserve. Oh, right, the lockpicking guy. Well, I can start him up at least. Forgot what voice I gave him, though. I've done so many new voices today that they're all mixed up in my head now. Drunk as hell. You guys can help me with drunk.
Wise choice.
The more I drink, the stronger I get.
And... Oh, yeah. Did everyone die? Or one guy didn't die? Oh, sorry. Oh, this guy's down. Just saw Nekomiya in the background. They're just kind of floating. That's kind of funny. Oh, wow, good bounce.
What a waste.
Yeah. I saw orange-suited Nekomiya in the background, and he was just kind of, yeah, basically that. He was just kind of settling into a spot, sliding backwards. Anyway, Roku Sabisu. Okay, Kozu-san, I made it. Oh, excellent. I already have some jobs lined up for you. You don't say. Pick whichever one you like. Will do. Let's do Miohata. I'll send the client's location to map in your phone, hit where the key icon is, blah, 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 blah. We're going to do a bunch of these to make sure I finish up his thing. Oh, there it is. It's just south of here. Probably we'll do these off camera because they're pretty blah and boring. Hello, ma'am. First, I'm picking up the empty bottle on your front stoop. And go. Ooh, it's hard stuff.
Nice.
Barely worth any money, too. I mean, obviously 6,000 yen is nothing to sneeze at, but also we're not timed on this, which is nice.
Why am I bad?
Why am I bad?
Almost there. Nice. Almost there. Nice. Perfect.
Ta-da. And now I gotta report back. Yep, I did it. Give me money, please. Give me the smallest amount of money possible. And at least I got some SP for this. Even though this my growth SP right up thingy. What have we got now? 1463? Yeah, we're well shy of that 10,000 I was looking to get. Future #1 star. Pebble. Pebble. Feed me. You have no idea.
Back to it.
Alright. Give me that thing in the back of your thing. And no kind of rubber like a well-used rubber, apparently. Oh, yeah, drop off the painting that I picked up. No. The one guy. Oi! It is finicky, but boy, can it just laser in on people.
And stay down.
Ooh, a scratched mirror. That's a rare one. Yes. This is fun. Who's this fella? Keihin and not to be jelly, but he was in a really good mood. Is that a friend with him? Never seen that guy so happy. Not this one. Mysterious stone. Yes, cell painting. The Suzaran. It's rare for him not to paint with the color red. Never mind. Yagami-san, I'm astounded. I never imagined being able to procure this many Fukushima originals for us. You know, I didn't do much, I just kind of stumbled across them. Either way, I want to show you my full gratitude. Ooh, nice. Level 30. How about every time you bring in an item for appraisal, I'll increase its value by 10%. Huh? What? You sure you can just do that? Of course, it's the least I can do. Wow, thanks so much. My pleasure. I shall eagerly await your return. Can't hit the painting in my office? Hell no. My office is too crap for that. Get any new cases? Not that I'm at level 25 or 30. Should be getting more. Jobs? Another mystery event! Good day, Yagami-sama. This is Kawada from Cloudy Skies Publishing. Thank you for your help the other day. I have contacted you again in hopes for asking for your help once more. I'll await you at Cafe Majority on Nakamichi Street. Could you please come by when you have time? Thank y'all. We won't do this one today. Like, we're almost out of time anyway for today's stream, so I think... Actually, I didn't have anything else in mind, though. Except hunting down these parts on the street here. Oh, I could do the sushi guy. He's got a cute shape. Hello, sushi man. Hello, weirdos. Ow. Take that, go to. Go to hell. Ow. Yeah. Ah. Hate this. Running into walls, difficult. Oh, he missed. This guy's too. That guy will give him the old. Ow.
What a waste.
Sushi, right. That thing I said I'd do.
Ah, it's the spot.
Alright, boss. Alright, boss. I served the green tea and dropped off all the checks. Refilled all the bean juice containers too, and I made sure all the sandals are washed dry and ready to go. It's the same Uzumi-kun who couldn't tell his shoes from his sandals. So I'm a lot more confident now.
Yagami-san.
Ah, Yagami-san. Actually, I ended up taking your advice and started studying a lot harder. Next. Take notes right away and review it before the day is done. Something like that? Yeah, glad to see it working. Oh, I know just the thing. We recently started stocking this really high-grade tuna, right? It's a special domestically raised species, which means our supply is limited. But I'll tell the chief to bump you up to VIP status, Yagami-san. You can have it whenever you like. No kidding. I look forward to it. Domestically raised tuna. Can't wait to try it out. Sounds actually pretty yummy. I'm gonna have it right now. Smash all these chairs, get out of the way here. Maguro Trio Platter. 3 types of domestic Maguro sushi obtained through connections. I could talk to this guy, but we haven't done anything with this thing yet. So, should we go try and hit me? Yeah, let's do try and hit me. Right over here. Go straight. Oh, there's also the coffee guy. We haven't finished him yet. We just did sushi games, so I'll hold off to Conrad. Man, I lost again. Is there really anyone out here who can hit this guy? Oh, there is. I'll be losing anyone until I face him again. Hey, aren't you?
What's up?
Yo, it's been a while. It's been like 10 minutes. We meet again at last. Looking forward to a rematch. Ready to punch some air? Why don't you all fire it up? Oh yeah, I've been training day in and day out for this moment. Practically untouchable now. Still costs 5,000 yen per round though, so you gonna try and hit me or what?
Yeah.
I'll take you on. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. Allow me a brief divination. I see with my mind's eye a challenger. But what's this? He's on his knees in defeat? You need to take your mind's eye to an optometrist because I see a much different future.
Must we?
Let's do it. What? Good. And one, two, three, and one, two, and get over here, get over here, get over here, quick! Come on, dang it! Oh, there's this too, I suppose. Emergency! Emergency heat action! Oh, he died. I forgot you could just do that. You can leapfrog him so easily. Holy shit. Can't believe you beat me twice. Well, a deal's a deal. Take the money. Thanks. I must say, you are quite something. Take it from someone who's always running into one knucklehead after another. Still haven't yet to see a guy who can dodge like you. What can I say? Previous Mr. Try and Hit Me taught me well. Like a god among men. Speak to move mountains if they wanted to. Oi. Tell me, what can a man do to push himself past his limits? The only thing I can say is practice. Well, not just dodging. Huh? You ain't need to practice throwing punches too. Yeah. Yeah, it would be easier to predict your enemy's movements if you knew how they would attack. Word. You know what you're saying is, we need to get in fights more often. I can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna bust some heads. Yeah, I don't think so. Randomly picking fights with people is exactly what I don't want to see you doing. Huh? Guess you're right. Then what should I do? Well, why don't you be my backup? There are plenty of punks in town who seem to have it out for me, so use the help. Huh? You want me to help you? Throw down? I can dig that. Good, because dealing with the Keihin gang on my own is going to be a headache. Oh. No worries, man. I got you. If I see anyone trying to step on you, I'll swoop down on them with the quickness. Ding. One word of caution, though. These are real gangsters we're talking about here. They might even pull out some weapons. No worries. That hasn't batched or nothing compared to your terrifying fist of fury. Try all they want. People don't call me Mr. Try and Hit Me for nothing. Let's see what they got. Let us indeed see what they got. Okie dokie. Let's clean out Conrad. Ooh, since hiking in the woods mountains the other day, I discovered the most beautiful piece of wood. Thought I put it on display because of its striking appearance, but my customers don't like how it smells. Wow, it's pretty. Is this for something? If you don't mind, you think I could have it? I'd be happy to offer it to you. The sacred tree. Much appreciated. Sometimes you get stuff from people. Wait. Bibimbap, kimchi, seafood, tripe. Some say this choice beef intestine only finds its true worth in being burnt black. That's not a reference or anything.
Good stuff. Back to it.
Pork. Ow. Yeah. All right. I choose to finish up. Yeah, we're gonna call it for today, I think. We're gonna do plenty more stuff off camera here, but I think that's been a good day's work with a whole bunch of side stuff and everything. Don't think I have the time to do the second publishing guide, the detective safe opening thing. So, we will call tonight. Oh, Christine wants some KBBQ. Go ahead and get some. This is not too late up your way. But, yeah, I think we'll call tonight, and we will do our next stream as normal on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, thank you all for coming by today for Yagami's trip down memory lane, and we will see you all next time.